fun and innovative ways to introduce yoga to kids. Themes with animals, lots of games, partner poses, music, all is incorporated in a class to make sure a child has the holistic experience of yoga. So it's not just about the physical asanas, we also help them with breath work, we help them with relaxation, shavasana and guided meditation. To me, yoga is a lifelong skill set, a tool that we want to give kids to help them respond to any and every situation in life. In today's world where kids are learning so much, are exposed to so much, it is time to help them understand their true inner self. And yoga is that answer. We strongly believe that it's great to have an early start to a healthy future. My message to all you lovely kids out there on International Day of Yoga is to embrace your true and authentic self, just the way you are. Let's use yoga and mindfulness to kindle self-love and self-compassion this year. The first pose that we're going to talk about is called the cat and the cow pose, also known as Chakravak Asana. Now this pose is an effective stretch for your back and more importantly helps release stress. So come, let's practice this together. We start by getting into a table pose. Now to get into table, you want to get onto your fours. So keeping your palms right under your shoulders and keeping your knees right below your hips. Making a nice strong table, fingers well spread, looking in front. From here, you're very slowly going to arch your back, push your stomach down, lift your head up and look towards the ceiling. Hands nicely stretched. Now very slowly, you're going to curve the back, push the mat away, drop your head down, look at your belly. After the cat and the cow, the next one, very famous yoga pose, the downward dog pose, also known as Adho Mukha Shavasana. Now this is a fantastic stretch, a complete body stretch, and more importantly, works great for anxiety. So whenever you're nervous, your child doesn't know what's going to happen, anxiety sets in, ask them to practice the downward dog pose. Let's begin. Again, we're going to start by coming into a table pose. So onto your palms, knees under your hips. From here, you're going to tuck your toes in, you're going to lift your knees up. Pushing your heels down, try taking them nice and flat on the mat as much as you can. It might be a little difficult for beginners, but it's always about understanding your body. So be aware of where you are, keeping your knees straight. Now the third pose that we're going to do is called the frog pose, also known as Malasana. Very good to stay grounded. So for the earth element in the body, helps you stay connected with yourself. And a great hip opener. So we're going to start. I'm going to face a little forward here. We're going to start by coming onto our feet. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to come onto your toes. Try getting your feet nice and flat. Now you might have a tendency of falling forward, but that's something you don't want to do. So you're going to try and have your back lifted. We bring your hands in Namaste. We're going to use our elbows to push our knees away. Holding it here, feel the stretch in your inner thigh. The fourth pose that I'm going to talk to you about is Padmasana. Now Padmasana, also known as the lotus pose, a very famous asana, great for meditation, great to just calm yourself down. Whenever you're upset, you're angry, you just don't know what's happening around you, try and sit and meditate or rather focus in Padmasana. This pose also is great for your hips and your pelvic region. In case you find it difficult to do the Padmasana or hold it for long, it's also okay if you sit in the Sukhasana or the easy pose. So let's begin. So sitting in your cross-leg position. This is for beginners, the easy pose or the Sukhasana. in which you sit on your mat with your legs crossed. To take it to the next level is what we call as Padmasana. In Padmasana, you lift one foot and place it on the opposite thigh. Now since I've lifted just one foot, this is also called as half lotus or half Padmasana. To do the full Padmasana, you will take the foot that is still down, push it in front, lift it up and place it on the opposite thigh. So this is what your Padmasana should look like. Like I said, for you all who can't do it or can't hold it for a long time, don't worry, it's all about practice. Let's begin. So we're going to start by keeping your hands on your knees, back straight. Like I mentioned, this is a great meditative pose to just calm yourself down, to just get centered. So use this pose whenever you wish to, as long as you can. While you're closing your eyes, you need to focus on your breath. Now when I say focus on your breath, it might get a little difficult initially, but even if you can hold it for the beginning of maybe like 30 seconds, you are at a great start. So let's begin. Hands on your knees, shoulders relaxed, back straight, chin parallel to the ground, eyes closed, facial muscles relaxed. You can also have a gentle smile on your face. Breathing in really deep and slow. Feel the air enter your body every time you inhale. And now air exhale from the body every time it comes out. To come out of the pose, gently open your eyes. Put your foot back down.